Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me as we come to the end of our Recruiter Bootcamp series. I have just the best group of loyal listeners. You have given me some great topics, questions, frustrations, ideas. I just really appreciate all of you that have tune in each day to these videos and give me all of your wonderful feedback. So thank you so much. We are going to end on a topic that I am wildly passionate about. I know you hear me say that a lot, but I get on a lot of soapboxes about this particular topic, and it is the topic of redeployment. Huge area of opportunity for us as an industry. And let me demonstrate that area of opportunity by giving you some pretty jarring statistics. One presented by Work Llama indicates that only 5% of recruiters look at redeployment as a metric to run their business. And SIA and Sense put out a presentation last year that indicated that we as an industry are still only at 5 to 20% redeployment. And what this means, folks, let me break this down. That means 8 out of 10 times you worked so hard to source this candidate. You had to go out and work so hard, but 8 out of 10 times we put a candidate to work one time. That's not great. So we have nowhere to go but up, folks. And I'm going to give you some tips today, whether you're leveraging automation or whether you're doing it the good old-fashioned way. I'm going to give you some tips to better your redeployment practice. The first is really one that is all about creating a culture of communication with your candidate. And that means create an environment where it's okay to talk about the next best thing. It has often been perceived as taboo for a candidate that's on an assignment to call a recruiter and talk about, hey, what's next? And we just have to have open lines of communication where the candidate feels comfortable coming to you and saying, hey, what's next? We're coming to the end of this thing. What are we going to do next? And that leads me to the second tip, which is that we language. I have said often that what you say and how you say it are wildly important, and I believe language is fundamental to ensuring that your message is communicated appropriately. So setting the expectation in the beginning with the candidate and on an ongoing basis by leveraging that we language. We talked about it in the declining of a candidate. We're in this together. You and I are going to find you your next best thing. And that way, there's no fear of them going elsewhere. And that's the way that we want to keep it and make sure that we are in this together. And 3 and 4 are connected because the third is creating a plan, and the fourth is adhering to regular cadence of communication. And what I suggest is at the 60-day mark, so 60 days before the scheduled end of their assignment, you begin a regular cadence of communication. So 60, 45, 30, 15, so on and so forth until the assignment has ended. You have a regular cadence of communication because there is so much to be done. In number 3, the plan that we're creating. Let's make sure we're updating your resume with the skills that you obtained while you were on this assignment. Perhaps you even have an upskilling opportunity where they've gained new skills that might increase their pay. So much to be done in the plan that you're going to create. So 3 is creating that plan. 4 is adhering to regular cadence of communication prior to the end of their assignment. And then finally, it's reviewing their new opportunities. And a little bonus tip, do not forget that there's potentially additional opportunity at the customer where they are currently assigned, meaning they're in X department, perhaps Y department might need somebody who's done a great job and already knows the environment and the culture and may be well connected whilst they've been on assignment. So don't forget to look. What might be right in front of your face and right under your nose is an additional opportunity at the existing customer where they are on an assignment, just maybe a new department for you, which is expansion. Now, I believe redeployment is the key to profitability and retention, and so make sure that you leverage these tips to create a really good redeployment plan for your organization, and I assure you will see the results in retention and profitability. So join me back here tomorrow for Friday Feelings. We have a lot to unpack with stay-at-home orders being extended in some states and other states turning the lights back on. There are a lot of feelings coming in. So tomorrow, Friday Feelings. Join me back here, and you guys make it a great day.